I've just been on a call with my favorite person on the internet actually, and it was so nice. I came to realization that I really need to touch on grass after these days of grinding. And also, I decided that I actually want to improve my English. So, for some time, for just this moment, for me to actually like practice this language, I'm gonna talk in English. There's no big reason for it. So, I actually sat down and on this chair that I'm sitting on, there was this rock. There is this rock. I don't know who left it here. I don't know what it means, but it's so cute. There's a little flower. It's so pretty. I kinda love it. It has a sparkles or glitters. I don't know. So I was saying that I was on this call. It was so nice. I finally actually saw and kind of connected with people that are actually going to find more alignment than just do hustle. Since I started more sharing my thoughts and stuff online, I've been connecting with so cool people, and I actually talked about this on my TikTok, button check, so you can actually watch that. I explained how I'm not really at this point in my life. I'm not comparing myself to other people and how I did it and whatever. So you can watch that. And since I've been connecting with very cool people for me, I've been talking with this guy. I don't know if he actually want me to talk about him here, but whatever, I'm gonna talk about him. We started talking and we actually like connected right away. We've been talking in 1 in the morning about some real stuff, and it was so refreshing to talk to someone that actually like gets you. It was really like touching my heart. And since then, since that first chat, we've been chatting like so much. And always I'm just so sad to quit this chat because we're actually sharing value. That's the reason, because I don't want to, I just want to give, and I really want to get from this guy. He's so smart, he's so intellectual, he's so good, he's so nice. He's actually 15, and that's the crazy part. I really love the conversations, and since that talk, I became more aware of my alignment and about my inner thoughts and inner self in general, I think. So I'm very thankful for that guy. Also, I wanted to bring this one thing. This is gonna be just so random, just thoughts, just in English. I hope that you have heard about like the problems that we have as a society in our generation. We're actually being sold. Our attention is being sold every single day. And I hate that. I'm in this grind mode for some time right now. I'm actually kind of not doing anything else, and it has been so rewarding. So that's actually the good thing. But also through this process, I'm actually realizing that I could be one of those people that are actually so evil in this generation. And I'm gonna talk about this a little more. There are so many people who do soulless businesses, and the most precious thing that we have, that we are paying, is our attention, our focus, our mind. When we're actually giving those people our attention, they are actually printing money off of it. They are printing money just because you are watching something. And I came to realization that, you know, attention is your most valuable thing. You need to do something with it. If you don't, you're gonna be just sold. Today I actually really needed this. Came to myself. You know, I've been in this grind mode. I was just editing. I was just looking for people. I was just sending messages. I was just contact, you know, all of this stuff. I've done a lot of learning about internet in general and printing money off of internet. And I've been learning so much. And when you're learning, the capacity of your brain just is filling up. In some way, you get energy from it. In the other way, it costs you energy. But at the end of it, you are gaining a wisdom. And I think that it's the most valuable asset that you can have, like the wisdom, the things that you actually can provide, the things that you can teach, the things that you can share. And I think that most of our generation are just giving their attention for sale, just for fun, just for I don't actually know what for. I actually hope that it's not just because they didn't find better way to spend it. I saw a lot of people like taking this format or whatever. If you could have 8,000 whatever dollars in a day, you would spend them, and the next day you just again receive another 8K. So you make sure you spend it every day. And then they say, you know, you should be really wise about your time because you have 8,000 seconds, whatever, you know, this thing. I saw it so many times in so many languages that I really get it. And this is actually what is happening, you know. You have your attention, you can spend it every single day on something valuable, and you just rather throw it into trash. Like, what the fuck are you doing with your life? So dumb. So dumb. It's also so sad. You know, I think that if somebody actually handed these people some kind of like workbook, I don't know if they would actually pay attention to that workbook, even if they were handed it. I think that they actually wouldn't even care. That's the most scariest thing. I've been trying to find people with not like same, but familiar goals, familiar values. Well, I was looking for someone that I am reflecting, kind of, you know, and I kind of failed that. Don't know why. I think I'm actually very weird, and I think that I am actually so, how can I say choosy? No, it's not the word. What is the word? But I know it's kind of like a funny word. Picky? It's picky. I think I'm very picky with friends, friendships, people that surround me. I think I'm very picky. Because if someone wants less in life, then I'm gonna want less in my life, you know? You just have so few people that you surround yourself with these days, especially these days. It kind of changed. You know, there is this old saying like, you are the reflection of the 5 people you surround yourself the most with. The sentence was really like whatever, but you know what I'm saying. And I don't think it's that anymore. I think the people are on the internet, and I think it's bad. You know, we don't surround ourselves with people, with real people. We surround ourselves with these role models on the internet. That might be the reason why we actually like lower our confidence, because we don't surround ourselves with with the people in our age. We surround ourselves with people that are 5-10 years older and have this huge success already, you know? It actually kind of makes sense why young people are comparing themselves to those people, because they spend a lot of time with them. You know, they feel like they know them. Parasocial relationships, I don't think it's bad in a way. You should not have the same standards as they have, I think. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. I wanted to say that you can choose where you spend your attention. You should choose where you spend your attention. Ask yourself if you value more wisdom and knowledge and being wise, or you value more fun, or just, you know, maybe you have so much of your attention and you just need to spend it, you know, you feel like you have more than other people. I don't know, this thought came to my head, like, you have a lot of attention, like maybe there is someone that feels like they have a lot of time, because, you know, I think I have less and less time. Maybe there is someone who actually thinks that he has a lot of time. Maybe that's why they just throw their attention to whatever feels good. Okay, whatever, I'm just gonna end this video here because it's getting actually cold. It was the first video that I actually am planning posting in English. I really hope you enjoyed this session with me outside, talking about random topics. Was just going from one thing to another. Whatever. Everyone should start somewhere. I'm actually thinking about posting this one video where I talk in English, but I was actually, the whole time I was crying because I was so frustrated. But I'm thinking about sharing that one also because it's the part of the journey. I kind of believe that it will help someone, and I really want to help. Also, I've been like asking myself, like, what are my values and what I want to share on the internet. And I was just thinking about this relationship I had with my best friend, because he actually got me through depression, and since then I am so different person and I love everything around me. And yeah, it was really big shift, and I want to be this person that he was to me. He is still. So yeah, I kind of want to treat people, you know, treat the depression that they have really carefully, very, like, not with pills. I don't think it's actually working. Going back, should I bring this one with me or should I leave it here? I think I should bring him home. I feel like I should. I don't know if I should. If there is the person who did this, I'm gonna give it back, you know, but till then I feel it's mine. I feel it's mine. I want this. I really want it, so I'm taking this home. Bye. That's it. Bye.